Hey there, Paul Wagler here for Rise Now in the 2 Minute Wake Up Call. I'm out here on a bike ride early this Saturday morning and I'm riding through the country, enjoying the beauty of God's creation, seeing these fields like the one behind me that have been freshly planted, waiting for some sprouts, some things to come through the earth. But as I'm seeing the dirt, I'm reminded of Genesis chapter 2, verse 7, where it says that God took the dust of the ground and he formed it into a man. And so here I have in my hand some dirt. It's not really dusty because it's kind of wet from the rain, but he took the dust of the ground, formed it into a man, and then it says, and he breathed the breath of life into the nostrils of this pile of dirt, and it became a living being. And I'm like, wow, who would ever think to breathe into a pile of dirt and that there's hope for that? Well, only God could do that, and only God can see the potential in something that looks totally hopeless to the rest of us. And so I just wanted to encourage you with that today, because sometimes in the midst of life, though we're alive physically, because we're alive if you're watching this physically, but inside we've died, we feel like we're just the dust of the ground. There's not much going on. We feel worthless. We feel helpless. Feel like there's no life flow in us. And I want to just say to you that God, when you call out to Him, can come and breathe life into your spirit and bring you back to what you were created to be, to live in the fullness of that purpose and in that relationship with Him. And so Angie and I have been pondering this whole idea of the wind of the Spirit a lot this week, and we were going to talk about that tomorrow morning on our Facebook Live. We invite you to join with us on that as we talk about the breath of life, the wind of the Spirit, what God wants to do, how He wants to breathe life into the very dust of the ground, and that it can become a living being. Well, something for you to think about. And until we meet again, stay awake and stay alert.